class is for class 6 and class 7. Today I shall teach you on verbs, okay? And in this class we shall learn what are state and action verbs, what are transitive and intransitive verbs, verbs of incomplete predication, main or principal verbs, what are main verbs or principal verbs, auxiliary or helping verbs, and strong and weak verbs, okay? So all these things we will learn in this class. Okay students, this chapter is class 6, this is your chapter number 6, and class 7, this is your chapter number 9, okay? So first of all, let us try to understand what is a verb. A verb is a word that is used to denote an action, the condition of the subject, or what is possessed by the subject, okay? Now, a verb is a word that shows an action. For example, he reads newspaper daily. What does he do daily? He reads. Okay, it shows an action, right? We play football. What do? We play. Action, right? So these are the verbs that shows an action. Okay, a verb is a word that shows an action. Okay, not only a verb shows an action, and a verb is also a word that denotes a condition or a state of being, okay, of a person. For example, he is a farmer. Here, the verb is. It is not showing any action, right? It shows what a person is. Okay, he is a farmer. She likes pizza. The verb like doesn't show any action. It only states that what she likes. Okay, I have a big farm. A verb is a word that shows that is what is possessed by the subject. Okay, so I have a big farm. What do I have? A big farm. Okay, have. It shows possession. Right. So a verb is a word that shows an action, that shows a state of being, okay, that shows what a person possesses. Okay. Now let us try to understand what are the action verb, what are the state verb. Okay. Here he reads newspaper. He reads. Okay. The verb read shows an action. The verb play shows an action. So the verb that shows an action, they are called action verbs. Okay. The verb which shows not action, they are not showing any action. It shows a state of being of a person. Okay, he is a farmer, not showing any action, right? Here was not showing she likes pizza. It only states what she likes, not showing any action. Okay, here also I have a big farm, not showing any action. It only shows what I possess. Okay, and these are called state verb. Okay, so I hope you understand what are action verbs and what are state verb. Now let us learn what are transitive verbs and what are intransitive verbs. Okay, transitive verbs are verbs which requires an object to complete its meaning. Okay, example, here he asked a question. Okay, if you only say he asked, okay, if you only say he asked, it doesn't complete the meaning, right? It requires an object to complete its meaning. So when you add a question, it completes the meaning, right? He asked a question. He bought a car. Okay, he bought what? A car. Okay, so this verb ask and bought, they requires an object to complete its meaning. So a transitive verb is a verb which requires an object to complete its meaning. Okay, they are called transitive verb. And intransitive verbs are verbs which does not require any object to complete its meaning. Alright? My sister shouted. The verb itself completes its meaning. Okay, my sister shouted. We have no question to ask, right? My sister shouted. It completes the meaning. The dog barked. It completes the meaning. We are playing now. We are playing. The verb itself completes its meaning. Okay, it doesn't require. They don't require any objects to complete their meaning. Okay, so an intransitive verb is a verb which does not require any object to complete its meaning. All right. Okay, now let us learn verbs of incomplete predication. Okay, there are some verbs, transitive or intransitive, which does not require any object to complete its meaning, but they do require some other word or group of words to complete its meaning. Okay, and they are called incomplete predication. Verbs of incomplete predication. Okay, for examples given here. The boy is honest. The verb is. The verb is doesn't complete its meaning, right? So, but the verb is doesn't take any object. Okay, it doesn't require any object to complete its meaning, but it requires some other word. Okay, honest. When you add honest here, it completes its meaning. Okay, the boy is honest. Now, when you add honest, it completes the verb. Okay, the meaning of the verb. Okay, he is a good player. Okay, he is. Okay, so this is a group of word. All right, he is. It doesn't complete its meaning. A good player. Okay, this group of word completes its meaning. Okay, the play was interesting. The play was. It doesn't complete the meaning. When you add interesting, it completes the meaning. Okay, so these verbs are called incomplete verb. Okay, is. Okay, is, was. They are called incomplete verbs, and these words honest, a good player, and interesting, they are called complement of the verb. They complete the meaning of the verb. Okay, so what are incomplete verbs? A verb which does not take in any object to complete its meaning, but it does require some other word or group of words to complete its meaning. They are called incomplete verbs or verbs of incomplete predication. Okay, now let me teach you how to find out whether the given verb is a transitive verb or intransitive verb, and what is a direct object or indirect object, because it is there in your exercises. Okay. So in order to find out whether the given verb is transitive or intransitive, first of all we need to check whether an object is available in the sentence or not. Okay. To find an object in a sentence, we need to ask two question words to the verb, that is what and whom. Okay. To find an object, we ask okay, what, okay, to the verb, and if you find an answer, then that verb is a transitive verb. Okay. Now, I wrote a letter. I wrote what? A letter. You find an answer, right? Then this verb is a transitive verb. Okay. This verb takes an object, so this is a transitive verb. Okay. And we ask what for a thing, for things, and whom we ask for persons. Okay. So I met Mr. Bazaz. I met. We cannot ask here what because this is a person. I met whom? I met Mr. Bazaz. Okay. So you also again we find an answer, right, after asking whom to the verb. Okay. So this verb is a transitive verb. Okay. So to find an object in a sentence, we always have to ask what or whom to the verb. And if you find an answer after asking what or whom, that means that verb is a transitive verb. Okay. Now we went to Silchar. We went here in this word. We cannot ask what or whom, right? We went what? We cannot ask here. We will not find answer here, right? We went. Where did we? We can ask where. Okay. Where did we go? Right? So we cannot ask what or whom to this verb. So this verb is, there is no object. This is not an object. So this verb is a intransitive verb. Okay. Okay, now, she gave me a gift. Sometimes some verbs takes two objects. Okay, when a verb takes two objects, one is direct object, one is indirect object. So to find an indirect object, direct object, we need to ask question to the verb what, and to find an indirect object, to whom or for whom, to the verb. Okay. Now, she gave me a gift. She gave me what? A gift, right? She gave me what? A gift. This is direct object. Okay. She gave me a gift, right? She gave me what? A gift. She gave to whom? To me, right? This is indirect object. Okay. So this is how we find out direct and indirect object. Okay. To find a direct object, we ask what to the verb. To find an indirect object, we ask to whom or for whom to the verb. Okay. So, but remember, a verb which takes an object is a transitive verb. A verb which does not take any object, it is a intransitive verb. Okay. Okay. Now let us learn what are main verbs or principal verbs. Okay. Principal verbs are verbs that shows an action. Okay. Examples: eat, jump, cry, play. These verbs, okay, all these verbs shows an action. Okay, so it can have different forms. Okay, eat, eating, ate, jump, jumping, okay, cry, cried, crying. Okay, so verbs which shows an action, they are called principal verbs. Okay. And auxiliary or helping verbs. Auxiliary verbs are forms of verbs like be, have, and do. Okay. Be verb may be used as is, am, are, was, were. Okay. So is, am, are, was, were, they are called be verb. And have may be used as has, had, will have, shall have. And do may be used as does and did. Okay. So these are all called auxiliary. All these verbs are called auxiliary verbs. These are called primary auxiliary verbs. Okay, they are used to form tenses and to form negative sentences and to form questions. Okay, they are called helping verbs because they are used to help the main verbs to indicate tenses. Okay, now let us see some examples here. He is playing cricket. Now here the verb is used to help the main verb. Playing, okay? The verb playing shows an action, okay? This is a main verb and is used here to indicate the tense, okay? If you say only he playing cricket, doesn't make any sense, right? So here is, the verb is used as a helping verb here. Now, this verb, okay, helping verb can be also used as a main verb in a sentence. For example, he is a player. Now, here is. Only one verb here is, okay? So, in this sentence, this auxiliary verb, okay? The verb is used as main verb, okay? This is main verb here, and here is a helping verb. It is used to help the main verb. Here is used as a main verb, okay? Here, I have finished my work. Now, have, okay? The verb have is used to help the main verb to indicate the tense. Okay, I have finished. Here, I have many friends. Here, have, the same verb is used. Okay, have as a main verb. Or have is the only verb here. Okay, so I have many friends. Here, this verb is a main verb. Okay, so do we do our work? Here, do. Do is a helping verb. This is a main verb. Do we do our work? Okay, we do our work. Do here is a main verb. Okay, she does well in exam. She does. This is a main verb here. Or if we ask, does she do well in exam? Does is helping verb. Okay, did you eat your lunch? Here, did is used as a helping verb. Okay, did you eat? Okay, did you do your work? Did is used as a helping verb. Or I did my work. Did is used as a main verb. Okay, so all these verbs can be used. All these verbs is used to help the main verb, and all these verbs can be used as a main verb in a sentence. Okay, now let us learn what are strong and weak verbs. Okay, what are weak verbs? Weak verbs are those which form their past tense by adding ed or d or t to the present form. Okay, for examples, capture. Okay, we add d here to form their past tense. Okay, cancel, we add ed here to form their past tense. Okay, here we add only d because it ends in e. Okay, bend. Okay, we add t. Okay, to form its past tense. Okay, so weak verbs are verbs that we add ed or d or t to the present form. Okay, to form their past tense. Okay, and strong verbs are verbs that we change the inside vowels to form their past tense. Okay, so strong verbs form their past tense by changing the inside vowels of their present tense. Okay, now stand. This is the present form. To form their past tense, we change their inside vowel. Okay, a changes to double o. Okay, give, gave. Okay, so strong verbs are verbs that we change their inside vowels. Okay, so I hope you understand what are strong verbs, what are weak verbs. Okay, so today on this subject verbs, we have learned what are state verbs, what are action verbs, and then we have learned transitive and intransitive verbs, verbs of incomplete predication, main or principal verbs, auxiliary or helping verbs, and finally we have learned strong verbs and weak verbs. Okay, I hope you have understood or you have learned something new today. And I want all of you to try doing the exercises. And don't worry, we are sending the answers also. So study hard, stay at home, stay safe.
Stay home, stay safe, do it for yourselves, do it for your family, do it for India. Let's break the chain of COVID-19. हम होंगे कामयाब. जय हिंद.